Hey everybody. I've been sort of on the struggle bus lately. Just had some issues with a couple builds. You know what happens. It's no big deal. But that's also carried over into my videos as I shot the shout out video to Dan the other day, and I must have evidently deleted it with some of the old videos, so we're trying again. Hopefully I can get this uploaded before I delete it, since I can't get out of my own way lately. So Dan, everybody knows Dan the Man, 60s Rule channel. He's, you know, we spoke through email, and so we could swap shop cards. Really super cool shop card. Dan's a great guy. He does some awesome stuff. You know, old kits, which I love old kits. He's worked on some old kits, some diorama stuff. He's got the Seaview submarine going from, what is that, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea or whatever, the old TV show. Super cool stuff. Some great looking builds on here. On the back, vintage model kits, dioramas, matchbox restoration, in-scale trains, which train layouts are super cool too. If I had room, I'd probably, you know, get into something like that. I just don't have anywhere to put a layout. Well, at least nowhere that my wife wants me to put a layout. We'll put it that way. Anyway, he's got a really cool channel, and he hosts the Psychedelic 60s group build, which I just didn't have time to get in on this year. I had other stuff that I was building, so you know, if it works out next year, I'll jump in on it. I just didn't feel like I had time to get to it, and then I'm gonna do, sort of because I'll do the stash ads. I'll probably do another stash ad video because I've just been buying. I haven't been looking, but I've come across, and I mean, not really. I always look because if there's something I want and it's a good deal, I want to get it. Because, you know, it's, if you can get them, you get them while you can get them. So I've just come across several things that I've sort of been looking for, and I've been getting some really good deals on them. Some of you may have seen Justin, the J Hearts video. I'm probably gonna have to back up here, so hold on. We're gonna back up from the table, which is different from the bench. Staying inside today, it's like 32 or 33 here this morning. Some of you might have seen Justin's video. I actually got this for him. It was just a screaming deal, and I couldn't pass it up, and his is better. I have the, still not, there we go. Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary. This is the, I think it's like RS11. It's the RS series. They're really nice kits, and some of them are even nicer than others. But you can see here in the parts layout, you don't get the body, and then everything is based off the enthusiast line. You even get the display. All the enthusiast series come with a little clear plaque you can put together with a decal to show information about the car. But, you know, the body, I mean, even the hood is separate, just like the enthusiast series. So my thought was I would send this to him so he could build the 25th anniversary Countach like he wanted, and not have to worry about the Koenig Special body, which is a little bit of a hassle. You gotta glue on all the body work and everything. It's basically a LP400 body, I think. I've got mine right here because I have it. So you see, it's much simpler. doesn't have the stuff molded on there yet, so you got some extra work. And but I mean, luckily for him, he was able to find it for what sounds like it was also a fantastic deal, because man, those enthusiast models, they tend to be expensive and hard to find. And even this, you don't see this curbside come up too often, and especially not for what I got it for. Just got lucky. So I'm thinking, since he already had it, that's fine. I'm not upset about it, because you know I have the Koenig Special boxing of the Enthusiast, but like I said, this body work is just all, it's all separate, you know. So I think I will probably put the Koenig Special body parts and everything in the 25th anniversary curbside stuff. I don't know if I'll build it, definitely not right away or anything, but I think I want to do the 25th anniversary as the full detail enthusiast model. I'll probably build them all as at least, you know, do the curbside with this body work. It's just not something I want to tackle. I don't know. The 25th anniversary is super cool anyways. The Countach has always been one of my favorites, so 25th anniversary looks awesome with all those vents, and the wheels are sweet. And I kind of like it without a spoiler. I like the minimalist, but also the crazy vents and everything. I also have the original Enthusiast LP 400. It might not be the first boxing, but the original Countach from 1974. So I'll probably end up building one of the Enthusiast ones with the engine out on the stand, because they always give you that option with these Enthusiast kits. I'll probably build one with the engine installed, and I'll probably just build a curbside and I can display them all together, different body styles. The Countach was always my favorite when I was a kid. I was born in '88, so I was born at the tail end of, it was still in production until I think '90, but I still, when I was growing up, I was already into cars, and that was the car you still saw on posters. It was just a lot more wild looking than the Diablo, which replaced it, and I still like the Countach better than the Diablo. So soft spot, kind of like I had a poster of it on my wall as a kid, as well as like a BMW M3 and some IndyCar stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to building all of those, but I'll probably start out with the LP 400, and you know, I hope to do that sometime this year. I bought that last year, and once again, I don't buy them unless I see them and they're a good deal, because you just kind of have to pay attention. And then I kind of have a, call it my modeling guilty pleasure. Oh yeah, shoot, I almost forgot. You can see it up there. Found this locally, and couldn't pass it up just for the boxing. The box art itself really isn't anything to shout home about, but the boxing. This is, I'm gonna pick you up here, the Untouchables monogram boxing. Great movie, and what a fun boxing that Monogram did, I believe in 1987. It's both kits. It's all in there, and I bought this essentially for the box, but I will build them, obviously. I love the classics as well. So yeah, super cool. I had never seen it before. Saw it on a Facebook Marketplace, got a great deal on it as well. And here it is. So, thought that was really cool. And those Monogram classics are always a joy to build. And now to my little guilty modeling, guilty pleasure, if you want us to call it that. I not only do I like classics, race cars, exotics, but one thing that's I've always enjoyed building is sort of the ho-hum, boring cars that nobody cares about. And this sort of fits that bill, although this is also one of my other favorite sort of genres is the JDM stuff. You know, once again, when I was a kid, the FC and FD RX-7s and the Supras, all just, you know, they were big when I was a kid. So this is such a boring late 80s, early 90s car. I love it. The Toyota Sword 3.0 GT. It's a really cheap 2023 reboxing from a kit that originated with the second generation Soarer, which came out in 1986, I believe. This has got it's not as boring as it looks. This is a perfectly boring color scheme with the cream and the champagne gold and the gray with the tan leather from 1986. I just love how boring it is, and these 1986 wheels, I mean, it's just glorious. But you know, it's way more exciting than my, I've got a Beretta, I got a Tourist Show, I've got a Pontiac Grand Prix, like a 1989 Pontiac Grand Prix. Those cars are awful, and I love it. So this is, like I said, 3-liter turbocharged. This is the M series engine, not the 1JZ or 2JZ. This was before the JZ series came out. What this became in the US with the third gen Toyota Soarer was the Lexus SC, like the SC400, or you know, they're all mostly two-door coupes, I think, rear-wheel drive. If you guys know anything about JDM stuff, you've seen them. But anyways, I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna start on this because I've sort of been on the struggle bus, and this is a typical, to me, a kit of that era. I've already cracked into it and checked it out, but it has the full engine detail. You know, just not a lot of parts, but enough. And the engine bay will look great with that. It doesn't have the, woo, try to knock everything over. Sorry about that. Anyway, it doesn't have like the engine pan where you have to detail everything. It's actually the full-on engine. So super cool. Look at these wheels. A little bit of gold accenting on these. Straight out of 1986. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all there is. It's gonna take no time at all. It's gonna make me feel better about myself, as long as I don't spill glue on it or whatever else that I've been doing lately. So, a nice boring car, a nice boring, easy Tamiya build, and hopefully that can help me get back on track, as well as the Jeep. The Jeep's going really well, and I need some weather to paint. It's too cold, it's been too wet. Just not been great. You got cats over here knocking my boxes over. This is why I normally don't film in here. Anyways, I've been babbling on now almost 15 minutes. So big shout out to Dan the man. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate the card. And I always enjoy your channel. So guys, go check them out if you for some reason haven't. I'm sure most of you had. And YouTube informed me today that I've broken 300 subscribers, which I looked, and it's 307. So thanks to all of you. Anybody that's watched, commented, I love the comments. I love talking to you all. And sorry for the length of this one. It kind of went on. I'll have another video, another Stash Ad video that is other stuff, which was in my other video that I deleted. So I'll get that reshot and back up on here. But appreciate you guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you all on the next one.